Well, they have treated nearly 1 million children in their hospital free of charge, and now they need your help to continue helping others. Stuart Sims is an Alzafar Shriner member with Robert Garner, whose son Dylan is a patient at Shriners Children's Hospital. Welcome to you, Stuart, Robert, Dylan. How are you this morning?
Great.
Good to see you this morning. I'm going to talk to you, Dylan. Isn't he handsome?
Yes.
In just a minute, because I know you've been helped extraordinarily by the Shriners Hospital. But first of all, Stuart, tell us, we see the Shriners all over the place. We see you guys in the parades and that kind of thing. What a wonderful organization. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, the Shrine's an outgrowth of Masonry. It's a fraternal organization. And in 1922, we built our first hospital in Shreveport. We now have 22 hospitals, one in Canada, one in Mexico, one in Honolulu, the rest in the continental United States. And we have a budget of about $2.26 million a day.
Wow.
To operate the system.
And what an amazing work you guys do at the hospital. This is really your passion. You are tell us what the thrust of the hospital is about.
Well, our hospitals treat various kinds of medical problems. We treat things like clefts. I'm nervous being on television.
No, that's okay. You're doing a good job. The cleft palate and all sorts of things.
We treat cleft palate and cleft lip. We treat problems with burns and all sorts of other orthopedic problems, conditions that develop, things such as that Dylan has.
Yes.
And this is all done without any charge to any of the families.
Did you guys hear that? No charge, free of charge. They treated over 1 million children. That's extraordinary. And I know, Mr. Garner, Dylan, your son Dylan, has been treated by Shriners for what? And how has the hospital helped him?
He's got what I call mild cerebral palsy. It's varying degrees of cerebral palsy, but his leg was starting to turn in. And while we have insurance, we had found through Shriners that they do such great work that we checked into it and found that we wanted to take him there. And they've done such a nice job in reconstructing his leg and making it straighter. And we have a lot of physical therapy and a long ways to go, but we're very proud to be recipients of Shriners hospitality.
And I can imagine that they've meant a lot to your family. Yes.
Oh, yes.
The support.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Shriners. There's not enough good things I can say about Shriners.
Dylan, how are you feeling today?
I feel fine.
Yes, and these Shriners, they've been backing you and they love you and they support you. And I know you guys actually have a big event coming up where there's going to be some important things discussed. Yes, Stuart?
Right. The 5th through the 9th of July, we're having our international convention here in San Antonio. And besides parades and all the sorts of things you'd expect from Shriners, we'll also be looking at and discussing the future of Shriners hospitals. Like everybody else, we've run into problems because of the economy.
Sure.
And so we're going to be looking at whether or not we reconfigure the system or how we reconfigure it with only one goal in mind, and that's to make sure that kids like Dylan continue to get the kind of care we've been providing and make sure that doesn't stop.
Well, and when you talk about an organization that's been treating children with all sorts of illnesses, millions of children, it's scary, really, honestly, to think about what the world would be like without the Shriners Hospital there for children.
Well, there are 3 categories of heroes, I think, in this story. Now, the first hero are guys like Dylan, who are just, you go to the hospitals and these kids are just marvelous. They're cheerful, they're tough.
Right.
Then the families. We can't do it without the families.
Yeah.
And then we have the most extraordinary doctors and nurses and technicians.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And when they say they want something done, we just do it.
Yes, indeed. Well, we love all of those red, what do you call them, fizzes?
Fezzes.
Fezzes. We love those red fezzes, and we want to continue to see Shriners Marketplace. The benefit for the Shriners Children's Hospital is actually happening July 5th through 9th at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center, 210-496-1625. If there's ever an organization you want to support and you want to stick around, it's the Shriners helping out with the Children's Hospital. Thank you so much for being here, and good luck with that event. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back. Thank you, Dylan.